Now entering a safe area.
Whatever you need, I've got.
Oh no, you had it good. You got to sit around eating bonbons. While
It's all good. I'll get you another time.
Wrapped in hefty bags and dumped in a mass grave with no funeral or gravestone or nothing. Yeah, we got a golden ticket, didn't we?
You need this and you don't even know it.
Fucking 80s all over again. But what I want to know is this.
I need a doctor.
Warning. Now exiting the safe area.
Ain't never going back in the cage. Now, I know the next question you're gonna ask because a ton of you have already asked it, which is what happens to them when this is all over? I know you're worried that maybe we get through this thing and these division types are gonna be running things from then on. The good news is you can relax. According to the directive, once the immediate crisis passes, they're deactivated and they go to hell home. They're not taking over New York, they're not replacing us. They're here to do a job and get the fuck out. Because they got lives and families they want to get back to.
Damn, I love having a gun again. He's all over for you!
It's a clean shot! Pull that trigger! He's down!
You ain't no fucking lieutenant, man. I was right by her side. Bitch owes me. Big time. Do not let her hear you talk like that, fool. You got a death wish? How'd you get past security? Hostages. Barely any of those fool guards coming to work since that shit hit the fan. Rest of them sick or run off. Easy to overpower them. Make them do what we wanted. Then we watch them bleed like the pigs they are. Some of those brothers weren't so bad. That's Lorraine for you. Where'd the fucking barge come from? You know that stupid-ass administrator had a thing for her? She got him to do it all. Then, just when he thought he was gonna ride off to glory with his outlaw woman, she slit his throat. Shit. She is one stone-cold bitch, isn't she?
shit. These fools got TVs in their bathroom. Both of them. Automatic goddamn toilet, buttons and shit. They got a machine to wipe their ass. It ain't right, man.
Gotta put that to good use. Sick of wiping my own ass.
Not like they using it no more. Yesterday we got into that art collector's place. Holy shit. Felt like walking into a museum. Fucking Picasso on the walls, face all smashed up, looking like Billy D's. Remember him? Ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. You like that shit?
Man, that shit's ugly, man. Put a knife through it. Took the liquor though, cause that shit was fine.
Ain't gonna drink itself. Pass it over, would you?
Echo available for playback nearby.
Excuse me. Have you seen my wife? That's a picture. Sorry, pal. Her name's Jennifer.
Yeah? Oh, this is Mike. Sorry, was Mike. We're just chatting about if he'd like to be buried in the family plot or with his mom in Detroit. Any thoughts?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Casquillo de escopeta. ¿Dónde está la escopeta?
Seems too good to be true.
Come on, no letting up.
Now's our chance!
Turn back. We gotta defend kill you. They got her. Holy shit!
Anyway, you meet a division agent, you offer them any and every bit of aid you can, because they're the ones who are supposed to help us get out of this mess. Look, I know we've been busting our butts. All of us. Firemen, cops, animal control, you name it. The whole joint task force has been doing a hell of a job. But sometimes, you gotta call the cavalry. Crisis gets too big. There's just not enough of us to go around. The city needs more than we can give. Boy, outside is worse than I expected. Before I thought this was a crisis to get through, then rebuild. Now, I'm not so sure. I want to go to Dr. Amherst's home to see if he's alive, but I do not think it is safe to do this. The streets seem dangerous. There are almost no police. This is not the New York I remember. It is wiser to stay in consulate for now, I think. At least here, the internet sometimes works. I have alerted the Russian embassy in Washington to my presence. They say they will come for me when blockade is lifted. Until then, I wait.
We're talking liquid gold here. I could take this across town and get twice
Lady,
what you're
be
offering.
my guest. Be lucky if someone doesn't shoot you and take it.
Come on, man. We're starving. Please.
Fine. But only because you're pretty and I don't need to see any more pretty dead girls in the street. Pound of chicken and 12 tortillas. Final offer.
And hot sauce?
Lady...
I don't like this.
I know, baby. But what choice do we have? We're lucky we even found that gas.
They could be anyone. Your neighbor, your dentist, your wife, you name it. All that matters was that someone thought they could do the job when things went to shit. And when they got the call, they dropped whatever they were doing and they hit the streets, because that's the kind of people they are. And yeah, I'm about as happy about this as you are. Somebody in D.C., called the Strategic Homeland Division, didn't have a lot of faith in people like us. Then again, you look around, maybe planning for something like this was the right idea.
Hey, asshole! I'm sick of looking at you. Move! I missed it right here.
You claim the officer put you in a chokehold.
It ain't a claim, that's a fact.
And you felt it was appropriate to pull the gun you had hidden on your person.
In self-defense, my client feared for her life.
And shot two officers, both family men, incidentally, in the back of the head. Execution style, at point-blank range. That is a curious kind of self-defense. You're smiling, Barrett. Something you want to share?
Just having me a nice memory. You know, childhood.
Nothing to do with shooting two innocent men in the back of the head.
Just puppies and baby dolls and flowers and all that shit.
This is speculation, Detective. Let's stick to the facts.
You know I ain't nothing but sugar and spice and everything nice.
giving us hope.
Who it is?
Practically walking, man. I can't wait to have a smoke.
Ain't much of a challenge. Got to pay the price. Go for it now. You dead. Don't fools like you in my sleep.
Watching and reading the news, I am now convinced that the virus is not smallpox, but rather modified virus based on smallpox. Why? Because the symptoms are similar, but... yeah, what is the word? Tweaked. Faster transmission. More lethal. Optimized. This is what I was trying to defend against. Modified virus is weaponized for terrorism. I remember having long talks with Dr. Amherst about it. The consul will not allow me to contact the DCD and share what I know. They say soon we are leaving the United States. That I am so close to being able to help, yet so far makes me angry. And terribly sad. I still have heard nothing from Dr. Amherst. I fear the worst.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
God bless you, man. Merry Christmas.
Okay, people, listen up. I'm getting a lot of questions about this Directive 51 thing, and the people with the orange wristwatches, and with all the other crap we got going on. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Well, today's your lucky day, because I'm going to give you the short version, and after this, no excuses. Right, so, first things first, yes, we got to do it. Directive 51 comes right off the president's desk, which means it's totally on the up and up. Someone invokes it, you listen. So, you want the formal language? Here it is. Effective immediately, we will be liaising with the Division. Our ops will be run jointly. We will have some autonomy on strategy and implementation, but Division agents will have the ultimate authority if it comes to that. Hopefully it won't. You're in the field, you don't need to wait for some Division honcho to tell you to pull the trigger.
Gotta get to cover.
Jódete, cabrona.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Jesus Christ!
Hey, big brother. It's Joel. Vanessa died. That's gotta be the most fucked up thing I ever said. A month ago, we were sexting in Comp Lit this morning. They wouldn't let me see her. I told them her family's in Hong Kong. They know the airports are shut down. Jesus, this all happened so fast. I don't know where she is, Danny. I don't know what they did with her. University canceled classes. Bridges, tunnels, everything's closed. I'm stuck here. Tell Mom I'm fine. I'm not, but I'm not sick at least. Call me, please. Hey, Danny, it's me. You probably heard about what's going on. They're still saying flu, but I don't know. I took Vanessa into the ER again last night. It was bad. She had a fever of 103. She was hallucinating and, yeah. They kept her in this time. I'm not family, so they won't tell me anything. I don't think they know anything anyway. I'm still fine. Make sure you tell Mom. But it's getting weird. So many people are getting sick, the hospitals can't handle it. And they're setting up clinics in the parks and shit. It's fucked up. I'll try you later.
Are you down there by yourself?
What's the point? Doesn't seem to matter where we go.
Hey, bro, it's me. Sorry I couldn't pick up. I was hanging out with that girl I told you about. Vanessa. And yes, when I say hanging out, I mean exactly what you think. That's all you get. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. Anyway, thought I'd check in, see how my nephews are doing. Mom keeps leaving voice messages asking me when I'm coming home for the weekend. Can you please explain to her that busy college students have to spend weekends studying? She might actually buy it, coming from you. Gotta run to class. Call me back. Later.
I won't bother you. Can't even fake being sick.
We don't have to love it, but we do have to do it. Some of you might be old enough to remember the old Dark Winter exercise when the feds tried to simulate what something like this would look like. Turns out they predicted this shit show pretty accurately. That's what got Directive 51 written in the first place. Now we get to live with it.
done here. The LMP's giving me everything I got.
Look at you, trying to be so brave. Bingo!
Get off our turf! This is a piece of cake! Ain't much of a challenge! Don't need no direction to kill!
For right now, worrying about what happens when we beat this thing is pissing into the wind. We gotta beat it first. And we're gonna need these division types' help to do it. So, the first wave of agents has been activated, and I know some of you have seen them in the field. How many are coming? I got no idea. How many waves? Same thing. As many as they got, I hope. But it's not up to me. You are encouraged to talk to them, get to know them, and most of all, find a way to work with them. Build a relationship. They may be feds, but they're also New Yorkers. We're all in this together.
The JTF could be anywhere, honestly.
Weapons hot! I see another hanging down! God damn! Get down over here! Fucking run! Oh, let these lizards out! You guys, every last one of you!
If you hadn't showed up, things might have gone very different. I'm glad you showed up.
Lieutenant Colonel Bliss, this is Arthur Tran from Polliner Newen Creative Associates. First, let me say what a pleasure it is to be working for a company like yours and with someone like you, so devoted to keeping our great country safe. I've sent you the storyboards for the proposal for your firm, which we're calling Island Thunder. It starts with a flyover by a wing of attack helicopters, all firing full blast. Behind them, there's a massive explosion, followed by a pan down to where we see one soldier in your company's uniform taking out a dozen enemies with a massive machine gun. Tasteful heavy metal, and a voiceover that emphasizes the sorts of awesome adventures your men have been on a day-to-day basis. Tell me what you think.
Nice and easy. We got this. Here we go. Make no mistake. I will kill you. He's fucked. Nice and easy. Here we go, son, me.
Hey, Dano, it's me. I know, but things got a little hectic. My Soch essay took longer than expected, and then Vanessa got sick, and, you know, I wanted to bring her chicken soup, stream Gosling movies with her and stuff, be the doting boyfriend. You gotta get into the city and meet her sometime soon, man. But not this week. She's still sick as a dog, and a thing seems to be going around. Wouldn't want you taking a bug home to the boys. Anyway, tell Mom I'm sorry, and I promise to get out to PA for the holidays, okay? You're the best. Later.
Don't give a shit about New York no more. Ain't gonna take long. Let me... What's this fucker? gotta make sure they're distracted.
You can just get away.
I'd rather die than be back. Fucking take this city. You gotta pay the dues, just like the rest. What?
I could sick of these fucking whiners.
Hey, you. I didn't expect this.
Just eliminate the problem. Put it out of its nice misery. And easy. Bombs away. Don't need no permission to kill. Can't last much longer. I got him. Let's party.
Check this out, man. We need us a real battle royale with knives and maces and shit, like gladiators. Yeah, I love to watch them rip each other to pieces. How about cops versus judges? Tell them we'll let the winner go. Whoever kills the most pigs is the pig that gets to go free. Cops versus prison guards, maybe? Then when he's done killing his friends, we just lock him up again. Save him for another round. Keep him for the full season, you know what I mean? Like a fighting dog. Cops versus parole officers. Now you talking.
You're so done.
Where does this Directive 51 thing leave us? Doing our damn jobs. You're still gonna be on the streets. You're gonna be helping people. You're gonna be doing the same thing you've been doing. In the ops centers, people like me will be playing advisory roles. We're gonna fall under Division Authority, but if that's what it takes... Look, we've been through this before. 9/11, Sandy. Fed stepped in because we needed them. Things get bad enough, that's what happens.
Oh, man, I'd kill for a damn cheeseburger. Where did that come from?
It looks like the odds are on our
Ain't much
side
of a
now.
challenge.
Get down!
Hey, Boo. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you in person. I don't know what they tell you in there, but things out here are going freaking nuts. Lots of people are sick. Some kind of flu or something, but lots of people are dying. It's scary, Boo. I miss you so bad right now. God, I wish I could talk to you. Please don't be mad at me, baby. I just want to keep Daniela inside until this blows over. You know she's so fragile. I'm so worried about her baby. I'll die if something happens to her. Or happens to you. Please take care of yourself, baby. I'm really sorry. Don't be mad at me. I really hope you're okay. And I hope that I'll see you someday. Okay. Bye. What's new? On second thought, never mind. I'm overwhelmed.